Hello, everybody, and welcome to Steinel America's webinar, Steinel Heat Tools for Roofing. Um, if you have any questions in today's webinar, please enter your question into the chat window or the question window. We will be answering all questions today. Today's webinar will be presented by Steinel America's General Manager, Sean Lafferty. Sean?
Great. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay, so we've got some really exciting stuff to talk about today, and the focus today is on the hand tools. Just for those of you who are new to the company, Steinel is a German company. We are the U.S. subsidiary. We've been in business since 1959, and here in the U.S. with our heat tool division since 1983. The bulk of our history is really on the industrial side. In industries like high-tech manufacturing and automotive manufacturing. But we have over the last few years developed a portfolio of really great products for the roofing industry. And it's very much in concert with our brand in the marketplace. And our brand is really all about thinking outside the box. We call ourselves Steinel, the inventor's company, because we're always evaluating our products, looking for little ways to make them just a bit better. Value-added features and functions, and things that don't really cost anything extra. So as we go through the presentation today, I think you're going to see a few things about our product that will be really interesting. First off, the technology. We've just got some slightly better technology, and I'll share that with you in just a minute. We're all about value for your investment, and so that will be reflected. You'll see a few kits that are really great in terms of what you get, in terms of the value, as well as the price points that we're coming into the market with. But before I get to all that, just a quick note that everything we manufacture is made in Europe. So we're not importing from China. We're not having any tariff issues or COVID supply chain difficulties that some of our competitors have had. We manufacture our own plastics in Leipzig. We do electronics in Switzerland, and we do final assemblies in Romania. All of which makes our supply chain very tightly integrated and also very easy for us to run a very high level of quality control. We test every single unit that comes off our line to make sure that it works exactly as specified. We actually have developed our own test equipment to make sure that the specifications that are on the data sheet are exactly what the product is doing. So we know when that product goes in the box that it is a high quality product. And that's a huge, huge benefit for us when you think about the product going out into the field. We don't have bad days where the product just doesn't work. So quality number one. But as we go through this, we'll talk a little bit more about the technology and the value. The HG2620, this is our top of the line flagship product. And what a great hand tool it is. It's got programmable features. It's ergonomic. You'll see in a minute. We're going to demo live here on camera a little bit the product, so you get to see it in somebody's hand. But it's ergonomically designed, very easy. A little bit slightly smaller handle, ergonomically designed with a great handle. Really makes it a lot easier to operate. The 2620, the real big difference on this product is the plug-and-play heating element and the 10,000 hour brushless motor. And you'll see in a minute, Tim will talk a little bit about some of the field changeable elements of it that make it very robust. You get to the job site, and if you have an issue with it, you can do most of the repairs right there in the field. So without getting too deep into all the features and benefits, let me just move on here. Yeah, here we go. So here is the 2620, and you can see on the upper right-hand side, this comes in a roofing kit with the case, of course, a 40 millimeter angled slip nozzle, a 20 millimeter 110 degree nozzle, a roller, and a spare heating element. The spare heating element that we can change in the field included in the package at just $525. This is a tremendous value. This product is so much better than what's out there in the marketplace in terms of longevity, in terms of having digital control, faster heat up times, everything, just better in every way, and at a price point in the marketplace of $525 for a full kit. Really can't beat it. We also have at the lower entry level, we have a very lightweight finishing tool. It's a great little product, the 2220. It weighs just over 1 pound. Super light in your hand, real small handle, easy to grip, really great for long hours of operation. And it's just a little smaller. And it's got a terrific ceramic encapsulated heating element, so it's very durable out in the field. And that product comes in with a 40 millimeter angled slit nozzle and a case at just $260. At $260, contractors should be thinking about putting one tool in every single person's hand on their team, because really in these days of COVID, we really don't want to be up on the roof passing tools around. So you can really afford to go to one tool per person with this kit. So, I mean, we've got some very, very competitive products, top of the line, feature rich, long life at 525, and an entry level gun, very lightweight, easy to handle, ergonomically friendly at just 260. So really, really compelling stuff here. I'm going to turn this over to Tim, and Tim's going to kind of walk us through a little bit of live demonstration of a couple of our products here.
Thanks, Sean. So I'm going to go over the 2620, and it's our flagship tool. First thing I'll go over with it is the LCD display on it. I don't have this one plugged in, but basically what this does is it gives you the temperature setting, goes from 120 degrees up to 1300 degrees. And you can also adjust your airflow from the lowest speed up to high. It's in 10 different increments. Another thing that you can do with this is there are actually 4 different banks in here where you can put 4 different temperature and airflow settings on here and save them for, if you're doing finished work or whatever you may need to that takes different temperatures and airflows. One of the many great features about this is the heating element, like you just saw in the photo. We can actually do this out in the field. You just take this nose cone off, pull 4 screws out, heating element unplugs, you plug your new one back in and put it back together. You can do all that within 5 minutes. And you're back in business where you don't need to pull someone off the job and take it to the shop. Same thing with the power cord on it. There's a little door right here. You open it up, and there's 2 screws in here that you can loosen. Take your cord out, replace it with a new one. Where the tool that we sell now, it comes with an 8-foot cord on it, but we also have an accessory that a cord that you can add on to it that's 21 feet long. A couple of things. You can see the soft grip on the handle. The handle compared to the competition is a lot smaller, so you can hang on to it, and it's more comfortable to work with all day long. The motor in it, we guarantee that you'll get a minimum of 10,000 hours. It's a DC brushless motor, which is going to save you another trip to the repair shop because you don't have any brushes in here to change. Let's see what else. The air intakes right over here can be removed and cleaned, so you don't put undue stress on your motor. It also has a cool down stage on it where you press the on-off switch and you hold it in for 3 seconds. Then the tool will actually display cool, and it will start counting down 5 minutes, and then it'll shut itself off.
Tim, thank you very much. We also have a question right now.
Okay.
The HG2220, what is the wattage of the 120 volt heating element?
I believe the wattage is 1,500 watts on that one. So I'll go on. I think that's a lot of, I touched on, there's one other thing. there's a little screen right here, and whenever you shut this tool off, it's going to blink red, and that's going to tell you that this heating element is still hot, and that will alert you of that for a while until it cools down. And then I'll go on to the HG2220E. It's a lot smaller and easier to handle for a lot of finish jobs. That's what this tool I'm seeing is getting used for a lot, is doing finish work on curbs and stuff like that. And it's got it's real basic operation on it. You turn the tool on with the slide switch right here, and then there's a temperature dial right here for you to adjust your temperature. The numbers that are on the dial, you can look in your operator's manual and it'll tell you the consecutive heat settings. But I mean, I'll tell you, it goes, the lowest setting is 120 degrees and it goes up to 1100 degrees. We've also got the 40 degree slit nozzle or 40 millimeter slit nozzle that goes on it. So, you know, for your finishing work, you can get that nozzle in that kit that comes with it. Another thing that I left out about the 2620 is the tip on here. Any nozzles that you currently have that from any of our competitive brands will fit on here. They're all the same size. So you don't have to go out and spend a lot of money on new nozzles if you don't need to. We'd like you to buy ours. Let's see. That's pretty much it for the smaller units. I don't know if anybody has any other questions. You can pick these up at your any of your roofing distributors. And I think that's about it. And I'm going to give the speaker back to Sean.
All right. Thanks, Tim, for that little product demo. So that brings us through really the intent of what we're trying to cover today. With these micro webinars, we're trying to keep them a little bit shorter so that everybody can get back to work. But if there are any additional questions, we'll give it another minute or so. We have a question about the lifespan of the HG2220. The lifespan on the 2220 is a very nice, robust, roughly 1,200 hours. Excellent product at a great price point. So at this point, I think we're through all of the questions. If there are any further questions, as you can see on the screen here, please feel free to reach out to us. You can contact your local RSM. Just go ahead and forward whatever questions or information you're looking for to sales@steinel.net. We do have roofing reps that we're building out the network across the country in your local market who are getting up to speed and informed on the offerings in the portfolio. And we're more than happy to schedule time to come out and visit with you or jump on a little webinar or a call. We're here to help you understand because we're really excited about this part of the business and getting into the roofing segment. We really feel like we've got a lot to offer, and the industry's been stuck, with one option. We're more than happy to get you a demo unit and let you test it out and get comfortable with it. Because I think once you have the tool in your hand, you'll really understand the value that Steinel can bring. So with that, I'll say thanks, everybody, and stay safe out there. We look forward to working with you.